the track. Who's it going to be? First four going through into the next round. Our semi-finals looks like Chad Maple at the moment in there with Jack Bowditch. Looking good. Coming on round. They're the first two at the moment in this quarter-final. For the 9-year-olds, picking up the 51 and the 317 is Oscar Simpson and Harry McCann. Stay like that and they are going through. But still, Chad Maple, Green Machine, coming down the last straight, looking good. Bowditch in the two. Oh, we lost one rider. Here we go, quarter-final number 2 for the 9-year-olds. Mark Fletcher, Casey Markley leading this one out. Aaron Caulfield's in there as well with about 3 in the minute as they head towards the turn. Icon on the inside looking for a top 4 position. And he's got it, Derby Esquire, Riley Hampson looking dangerous, working his way through as well, creeping into that 4th position. So Icon and Hampson now scrapping over that last semi-final spot. Look, 3 of them together, 1 rider down in the turn. So last corner action. Who's going to get it? Let's have a look. Caulfield, Icon look like he's blown it. Hampson's going to go through in 4. Next one on track, 9-year-old quarter-final number 3. You've got Russell Favell, Dowson, Wainwright, Phillips, Shearer, Jackson, and Cooper. All running this first 4 going through to the semi-final. Oh, looks like it could be Road Stakes. Sonny Flavell at the moment in lead, but he's getting a squeeze on the inside from 2-3-5. Bradley Russell. See Dexter Phillips sitting in now. LP65 in the 3 position. Zach Dowson at the moment on the qualifying position, but he's getting chased down for the 4th. Hanging on to it. Road State will go through there and take the one. Sonny Flavell. Quarter-final 4. This is still the 9-year-olds. It's underway. Switching, having a right old scrap there with the 9 plate all. I think it was Chiziwa. So, GHP 1 and 3. Jordan Seward's in there. It's 2 now. It's between Joyce and Curry. I think it is that final qualifying spot. Joyce hanging on. Curry's got underneath. Joyce and Curry drag racing to the line. Who's gonna get it? Oh! Coming on round now. This is Gilbert leading this one out. The 10-year-old first quarter-final with this age group. BMX hype in the 2 slot with Josh Swarsby, Rupert switching in 3. Derby Swag in the mix as well with Arthur Ellis. So first 4 only going through for the semi. Gilbert's got it in the bag, just needs to roll through. Barsby in 2, switching in 3. Right, this is quarter-final number 6, the 10-year-olds. Matthew Ryan, Finley Todd in this one. Ryan's in 1, Todd's in 2. That's looking like might be Niall Kennard in there in 3. Let's have a look who's battling for 4. UK Bike Store, Rowan Barnes looking for a way through. Can't quite make it stick. It's the Birmingham rider that's in there in the minute. That'll be Renato de Silva hanging on for 4. Last turn craziness. Somebody else working their way through. Looks like Taylor Sampson. Sampson the 3. Who's gonna get 4? Oh! Good Big Daddy out there. Big Daddy in the lead at the moment. He's looking good. Your national champion for last year out in the lead. We'll pick up the others as they come into us. Looks like Avery's in the mix. 4th place currently. The 27. Jack Bucott out of Derby Square, but he's got a battle on. Can the BMX hype guy get in the mix of the action? Jacob Murray rolling in at the moment in 1, looking good. Avery in 2, picking up Derby Square, 27th place Bucott, and the 900 of Leon Parker literally out of Preston. Quarter-final 8, watched of the 10-year-olds heading towards me. Where am I looking? I'm looking out front, and it's the 3 of Alexander Tolbert at the minute. He's in there in 1, Jacob Archer's in 2, the 23, that belongs to Ned Pritchard, and it's Luca Thurlow hanging on at the moment to that 4th position, but Lucas Craig walks through. Is he going to get it? Oh, 1 rider goes high in the final turn. They're queuing up for that 4th position. Who's going to get it? Danger UK looking like they're going to come through. 12-year-old quarter-final. Got to be Cooper Nelson. The bunny's leading it out. Gilson's in there with him on the outside. Armonum in 3. Picking it up in 4. The 2-3-3. Callum Russell out of Birmingham. Looking good. Cam Wilson Wilson make the move. Can he get Smooth on the inside? Oh, yes, he is. Smooth pays out. Can he keep it running down this last straight? It's all about the fourth position. It's going to be Wilson going through.
Final number 2 for the 12-year-old Shriver. Someone ring 999 because this guy is absolutely on fire. Keon Smith McDermott's in there in 2, Mackenzie Renison in 3, Harrison G in 4. Now it's the 41 of Finley Clark. Worked his way through in the run-up. He's going to have to pull another one out of the back here if he wants to progress any further. G. Clark scrapping for that 4th spot. Shriver's through. Who's going to get the 4G?
In this quarter-final, he's booking himself into the semi. Keep it rolling, boys. Looking good. Who's in there with him? Well, pick it up. Fine lines in there in the 2 spot. Oliver Cope. The 19 and the 21 is Cameron Reid and William Blevins hanging on to that 4th spot at the moment. The love, not money. One more corner straight. Campbell's booked it. He's going to roll through. He'll take the win. Cope into 19 going through in 3. Reid and Blevins picking up 4th.
Last of the quarterfinals, still with the 12-year-olds. Phillips, Bogle, Monday, Merchant all in this one. Ricketts, Bennett, Healy and Nichols. It's looking like Jake Bogle leading it out. He's in there. Well, who's got the 4th spot? It's the 13 of Alec Monday. The queuing up behind him though, and they all want past. Tommy Healy's in there for Hurston in about 6 at the moment. Bogle wrapping it up, looking good. There's been a chance for the 3 spot. Who's going to get the 4? 18 play, looking good across that line. Oscar Ricketts.
All the riders in the semi-finals make your way to the pens, please, the pre-staging area.
Yeah, round number 8 here at Peckham of the National Series semi-finals, locking in off on the gate.
Rank it up. DJ Flies running quarter-final 9 again for the 12-year-olds. Okay, Nate, Carlos, clear the track. We are racing. They're underway now, coming round. Looks like Cooper Nelson out of Derby leading this one out. Who's in there? Gilston sitting in there. Barnum and Wilson currently. Gonna be a battle on. First 4 going into the next round. So at the moment, Cooper Nelson in 1, Gilston in 2, Barnum in 3, Wilson in 4. So come into the max tracks corner, still hanging on the lead.
Beautiful.
Out of Derby, Cooper Nelson will go through with Gilston, Barnum and Wilson. Chris on there as well. Chris Madron. They look like your top 3 coming through. 4 to go through to the final here today. Peckham Day 2. Barrett still hanging on 1, Priest in 2. Well, looks like it could be Neil Oates in the 4 with Madron, Stoffel in 5. Coming round is indeed Barrett leading out from Priest. Madron in 3. Looks like Stubble's in the 4th place to go to the final.
Right, second of the 45 plus cruise the semis is on track. Let's have a look who's leading it out. That looks like Andy Lee in the lead. Turns in there in 2. 80 Warden shot out of a cannon in 3. Looking at the 31 playing 4. That'll be Gary Willis. So he's hanging on. Brent Featherstone right behind him though. Looking for a way past. Going in and out of that final turn. Who's going to get it? Willis is hanging on. 80 Warden looking for a final spot. Those guys are all through.
We are rolling now, Riggs. We've got the 7-year-olds out there, semi. As I say, first 4 going through to the final here today. And out in the lead at the moment. We're going to pick him up, the 17 plate. Ashton Coombs. I can see Wild Boar in about 3 at the moment. It's all about 4. Oh, we're going to race on the 4. Looks like Troy Weaver in the mix. Can he keep it rolling? Coming round.
Come on!
Looking good. Ashton Coombs rolling in. He's going to do it.
Right, 7-year-old, semi-final 2's up the right on the inside. The new pick-up from Peckham for Thrill UK. He's in there in 1, looking at FTB's game Simpson, I think it is. In there in 2, who's got the 3 spot, but more importantly, who's got the 4? James Trowbridge is in there, I think, in that 3 spot, and it's the 7, 3, 0. Kyle Summerfield hanging into the final turn. Summerfield's holding on. Front three are looking good. Elbow to elbow drag race for the final spot. Who's going to get it? Summerfield just.
Oh, here we go. Looks like Ralph British champion leading this one out for Get Racing. 78-year-olds coming our way. Lorenz Patton in 3. Billy Brown in the mix as well. This is one tough semi-final. Number 6, Harrison Bell in the 4th qualifying position going through the 3rd straight. But in the Max Track's corner leading it out. Get Racing's Ralph Grimmett booking himself into the final with Billy Brown. Lorenz Patton going to be close to 1/4. Can he hold on to it? I think Bell.
Second of the 8-year-old semi-finals. Yesterday's winner Harry Tanner in this one, doing it for BMX Widow Photography. He's out there in front of the moment. Taylor Hunt in there in 2. Where is the DG UK rider Harrington? He's in there in 4. There's been a tumble in the first turn. Lucas Ellis is hanging on. So the front 4 are looking good and clear in the minute. If you don't clean each other out into this final turn. So, last turn action. Tanner, Hunt, 1 and 2, Ellis 3, Harrington 4.
Your riders on the bubble in 4. Coming round over round 1. Phoebe's in there, the 4-4-8. Sophie May Harris out of Exeter in the 3 at the moment. The Sky looking good. Needs to shut the door. Got a rider right on the inside. We're coming round. Down the straight. Hunt straight. All the way. It's going to be over Brown. Phoebe is in there. Could be going up.
Right, second of the semi-finals for the 9 and 10-year-old Betsy Bax in this one. She is leading out. She's in there in 1. Sienna Harvey's in there in 2. That looks like Evie Harding in there in 3. And the rider in 4 is from Braintree. That is Amelia Parish. Alexis Preston from Preston. She's in there in 5 with a bit of work to do. Hannah Hedges is in there in 6. Lucy Monday in 7. And Alma Shepherd in 8. Last turn. Bax, Harvey, 1 and 2. Harding in 3. Now Braintree. More rider. Amelia Parish coming across that line in 4.
It goes down in 9-year-old semi coming our way. Who's got it? Markley looking good. And Maple's on the inside as well. Going to be tight in this first corner coming on round. Who's it going to be? It is John Maple at the moment. Extra green machine leading out. Markley's in there as well in about 3. Got riders all over him. In the 9th plate, Joshua Chisora. The 4th plate, Jaden Seward. And Markley's got some work to do. He's in the 4th qualifying position. Currently going in the last corner. So coming down the last straight, the national number 1, Charles Maple, going to book himself into the final today.
Second of the semi-finals for the 9-year-olds, looking like Jack Bowditch heading into turn number 1 in front. Twitchy, he's right behind him in 2, so JLR Bikes are leading this one out in a minute. Let's have a look for 3 and 4. Sonny Flavel's in the mix somewhere. He's there in that 4th spot. Danger UK's Caulfield is in there in 5. And Riley Hampton's in there in 6. So, Switchy looking good. Flavel and Caulfield having that battle for the final qualifying spot. Who's going to get it? Flavel's there in 4 at the moment. Front 2 and 3 are looking clear. Flavel's going to go through in that 4th spot.
10-year-old semi coming around the first corner. Gilbert in the whole shot position for race day video. Looking good. Who's in there with him? Looks like switching as well for GHP. And Murray for Big Daddy Pure. In the 4th currently, the number 11 plate of Luca Furlow. Furlow in that 4th qualifying position going into the corner. Gilbert still out in the lead. Looking to book himself in. Switching in 2, Murray in 3. And Furlow will go through in the 4th.
Josh Barsby heading into that first turn in semi-final number 2 for the 10-year-olds. Let's have a look. We've got JNR Bikes in there in 3. That'll be Alexander Tolbert. And the 9 plate in 4 belongs to Taylor Sampson. Vic Todd's there in 5. But he's having a scrap with Jack Bucon. So, front 2 looking good. JNR Bikes in there in 3. Tolbert hanging on at the moment. 4th place, Taylor Sampson. Tiverton and BMX Revolution. Has Finley Todd got anything for him? I don't think he's going to get there in time.
11 and 12 girls coming out of
Travis in there. Got to be Lauren Anning in E4. GHP European team. Check her out. Jumpers in there as well. Jeff is getting squeezed into that corner, but she comes out in the first four. So, Anning at the moment. Jumpers in there in 2. Jeff is in 3. Oh, the fourth place rider lost the pedal. Can she keep it going? That was the number 12 of Markella Hooley. And Alani looking good. Selected quick. So coming in the last corner. Next track corner. Lauren Anning going through with Jumper and Jeffers. And it looks like Hooley will hang on to it and go through, qualified for the final. Second of the 11 and 12-year-old girl semi-final, Molly Cranshaw looking like she's got an absolute flyer into turn number 1. Lydia Webber's in there in 2. Here comes Emily Hook for Pure Bikes coming round the inside. Who's got that 4th position at the moment? Emily Clinch is in there in 5. Katie Cosgrove is in that final qualifying spot at the moment. So it's Cosgrove and Clinch battling for the final qualifying position. Stacey, she's in there in that 6th spot, but I'm gonna look it up. Webber, Hot, Granshaw, 1, 2 and 3. Who's gonna get 4? It's looking like Cosgrove. 11-year-old boys semi-final, looking good. Got to beat through UK. Sebastian Pantley in the lead at the moment. The 12 plate Joel Simpson in 2. The 16 and the 14 Jack Bailey and Ben Avery. Currently in those top 4 positions. Who's it going to be at the last turn? Still Pantley. Looking good. Pantley's good. Simpson's good to go in. And the 16 of Bailey. Second semi-final for these 11-year-olds. Alfie Backs on the inside, but it's looking like FTV Dial Bikes. Ben Curley heading into turn number 1. William Goods in there in 2. That looks like Psychopath. Alfie Backs in there in 3. Who's got the 4 at the moment? It's Bradley Vickery. Vickery hanging on to the 4th spot for the 18 of George Hunt. He's tracking him down. And here comes Bradley Brook as well. Brook's up into 5. Now, can Brook catch Vickery? There's a gap on the inside heading into the final turn. Vickery shuts the door, holds on to the position. Big swoop from Bradley Brook. Brook, Vickery charging down the final straight. Who's going to get it? Vickery.
Okay, here we go, coming on round now. Looking good, 12-year-old semi. Looks like Cooper Nelson's in there. Campbell's sitting in 2. Coming round. Who's sitting in the 3 spot? I think it's Gilston. Gilston's in there. And the fine lines guy is Oliver Cope. It is indeed. But he's got a rider all over him at the moment. That's Josh Marnon. We ride him well this weekend. Can he make it in the final? In the last corner, Cooper Nelson, the Bunnies leading out. James Campbell from Bournemouth in there in the 2 spot. Going in. Gilson in there, and it will be Cope going in to the final with him.
Second semi for the 12-year-olds. Luke Shreen round there in front and looking good. This kid's been absolutely on it all weekend long. Looking at Keon Smith McDermott, 2 Bournemouth and 3. Jamie Phillips in there in 4. The 16 and Travis Wilson. He's in there in 5. But Schreiber, look at him. He smoked them all like a pyromaniac in the King's Factory. He's going to go right through, take this semi-final. Who's going to get a 4th spot? Whoa!
Here we go, we are rolling here, we got this one looking quick. Got to be Craig Hart in 2, Watson in 3, Brooks in 4. 4 of the fastest guys in the country out there at the moment, looking good into this last corner. Scarface through 30-year-olds are now coming out. Great. Going into the final with Hart, Watson and Brooks.
Right, Mendes and Hedges into that first turn pretty much together. That looks like Joel Clark in there in 3. He's working his way through to the front, doing it for mid-lags and fine lines. Mendes, Clark, Hedges, looking at the 11 of Nicholson in there in that 4 spot. Joyce is making his move, working his way up into 5, but he's got 3 or 4 bike lengths to make up to catch hold of the thrill UK rider that's Alton. Alton's in there in 4. These front 4 looking good, going through into the final.
Reece Deans and the whole shop of Big Daddy Pure UK, who's in here with Infinity Mead, looking good at the moment. Is that Charlie O'Grady? I see. Oh, he's slipped the pedal on what's happening there. So Mead's in there at the moment. In the 2, 6 and the 8. Joe Parr, Jacob Watkinson going through currently. Looking good, keeping sharp. Not where you want to be in a semi, in 5th. So Deans going through in the final again with Mead. Joker.
It's Oliver Rowe out front and looking good. Jack Gordon Stables doing it for our TV dial in there in 2. James King's in there in 3. J&R Bike, Callum Knight in there in 4. And the 7 of Jim Green from Derby Esquire is in there in 5. So can Green make it happen down these third and fourth straights? Looks like he's going high-low in the turn. Swoops it low. Drag race down the final straight. J&R Bikes, Derby Esquire. Who's going to get it? J&R Bikes.
15-year-old semi-final. Who's in the mix? It's the Machine Martin. Absolutely flying. Coming round here. Danger UK with a template. Mason Chidley. Looking quick. Tyrell's in there as well. It's going to be tight, but this guy, an absolute machine going through. Ryan Martin to take the win. The template, Chidley, going to be tight.
Ross Cullen, Nathan Wood, Nathan out of Doncaster. He's in there in one spot. Cullen in there in 2. The 9 plate going through in 3. That belongs to Niall Brooks. Now that's Daniel Blanchett in there in 4. Doing it for Royston and Big Daddy Pure. Oh, that was a sweep coming from the line just behind. Blanche looking like he's going to hang off. Go through with that rough spot.
Here we go, the main man out there in the lead of British champion. Gideon Arena, smooth as silk. Tian Isidore in the 2nd spot. Who's in there? Baker is in there as well. Steady Eddie Moore for Harrow Bikes. Sitting in 3 for coming out of the last straight. Ladies and gentlemen, check him out. Gideon Arena, we'll take it. Isidore, Moore.
Right, Lewis Higgins looking like he's whole shot semi-final 28, but he's battling with Ewan Hunt. So Hunt and Higgins 1 and 2, Redwell's in there in 3. That looks like Cody Evans in there in 4 minutes coming from Hayden Green. Left the door only went straight underneath. So Hayden Green works his way into that final qualifying spot. Oh, another swoop in the final turn from Psychopath Industries. Daniel Leake, has he got it? Here comes Hayden Green. Oh!
He's out in the lead of this one, looking good. Who's in there with him? Oggy as well. In the 2. The Warlocks in. Oh, we've lost one rider. Kift is in there as well, they're having a pile-up. But looking good. Hilly's going to go through. Oggy's in there in 2. The Warlocks in 3. Got to be Kift. The 339 plate going into the final. Going through.
17-24, semi-final number 2, Harvey Hudson heading towards turn number 1. Fight, I think, with Birmingham Davis for the lead. So these guys 1 and 2, that's looking like a Team Mabo. Is it Carnell? Yes, it is. He's in the... Is it Carnell? No, it's Jordan Smith. I do apologise. 10X, that's actually Binner in there in that 3 spot. 4 spot, Ben Carnell's in there in 5 with Carnell. Pulling it out the back down the final straight. Binner and Carnell for that final position. Binner's going through in 4.
We got championship women coming around at the moment in the lead. Charlotte Green from Cornwall. Who's in there? Looks like Kat Davison from Peckham in the 2. 2 girls battling out for that 3rd and 4th position. That's the 22 and the 187. Rhea Goodman and Charlie Hartwell going through at the moment. He's coming on round. Charlotte Green booking herself into the final here, day 2, with Kat Davison, Charlie Hartwell, and looks like Bethany Campbell.
Right, championship women heading down this straight. That looks like Charlotte Green. Wrong semi-final. Abby Taylor and Emily Green. 1 and 2, Joey Moss in there in 3, Blair Davis, I think it is, in there in 4, Lawrence Stacks in 5, Kelsey Dixon in 6, Molly Dobson in 7, and Sylvie Margus is in there in 8. Taylor Green.
First in the elite semi-final coming down. Who's in front here looking quick? Strickland on the outside, Bailey on the inside, getting squeezed slightly. There he is, railing it. Who's in here with him? Stack as well. It's all about this jump. Who's going to do it? Oh, Grant Hill. Oh, there's noise there. Luckhurst jumps himself into the qualifying 4th spot at the moment. Strickland in 5th. All about the last corner. Grant Hill will need to check that bike out. After this race, he's going through the stack. Bailey. Oh, I want to call that 4th spot.
Right, let's have a look at the men's semi-final number 2. Braden Bradford on the inside, heading towards turn 1. Brazil just gets the whole shot. So, Brazil, Bradford, and Jagunas lost a penalty. Here he comes aboard. Oh, Paddy, Sharon, Braden Bradford, Adam Brazil, 1, 2 and 3. That looks like Kieran Binner in there in 4. There was all kinds of carnage in turn 1. Sharon, Bradford, Brazil.